Good morning. I am Malcolm Anderson, the proud principal of the Comprehensive Summer School program for Howard County. As we begin our graduation ceremony, please rise for our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Thank you. You may now return your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now be seated.
Welcome, graduates, families, educators, and guests. I'm Caroline Walker, and in my role as Curriculum Director in the Howard County Public School System, I am honored to supervise summer programs. I would like to start by thanking the comprehensive summer school staff, without whom summer graduation would not be possible. Mr. Anderson, Mr. DeFato, Ms. Mills, Ms. Reed, Mr. Smart, and Ms. Walensky. I would also like to thank people throughout the school system who made this graduation happen, from the administrators and curriculum staff who support instruction, to the custodial and support staff who kept the building open, to, of course, all of the counselors and teachers and paraeducators who helped get you to this day. Congratulations. You are here to join the graduating class of 2017. You made it. We all made it. Many of you faced hurdles and challenges that your peers who graduated in May did not navigate. Some of you are finishing high school early. Some of you have started school in other states, other countries, and still, no matter what the path, you have made it here today. And now, we know that there were times during this summer where work was the last thing that you wanted to do, but you persisted. You found the motivation to prioritize your academic work and get your diploma. Please give the class of 2017 applause for their hard work and commitment. Family and friends who are here, we know the students didn't get here by themselves. We know you were there to help with schoolwork, to remind them of deadlines, to reinforce the importance of their studies. So congratulations to you as well. Graduates, you've learned many things from your time in the Howard County schools, but perhaps most importantly, you've learned that success and lasting happiness cannot be achieved alone. In preparing for success in the future, you did not just learn facts or analytical skills, you learned about the kind of world you want to live in. A world that values civility and kindness and acknowledges that all of us need help to be our best selves. An interconnected world where we nurture each other's strengths and achieve more than any of us could alone. At graduation, it's easy to think of all the people who helped you to get to this moment, but I want you to consider how many people you helped through a kind word or an offer of help or a tension-breaking joke. Think about all the ways that you're responsible for the success of your friends, your school, this county. And think about all the ways that you can continue to help. Whether you're performing formal volunteer work or helping a classmate study or going out of your way to make the new person feel welcome, you have so much power to support others through your attention and kindness. We want you to succeed in future studies and careers, but most of all, we want you to have successful lives. Think of all the people who have helped you and work hard to improve many lives in return. Even when you're busy or tired, be kind, be helpful, be thoughtful, and you will not fail to succeed. Congratulations, the class of 2017.
I would like to welcome to the stage Kareem Anderson and Aaron Moore, who will be introducing our special guests at this ceremony. They will be followed by Yasmin Glick, who will read a poem for our graduating class. After, Alexandra Higgins will take the podium to introduce our commencement speaker.
Good morning. My name is Kareem Anderson, and I am a 2017 graduate from Mount Hebron High School.
My name is Aaron Moore, and I'm a 2017 graduate from Hammond High School.
At this time, we would like to recognize and thank some special individuals whom without their hard work, we would not have received such an exceptional education. Guests, as you are introduced, please stand to be recognized. Audience members, please hold your applause until after all introductions have been made. On the stage at this time, we have Ms. Sandra French, member of the Board of Education of Howard County. Dr. Michael J. Martirano, Interim Superintendent. Ms. Anissa Brown Dennis, Chief Operating Officer. Mr. Frank Eastham, Chief School Management and Instructional Leadership Officer. Mr. Raphael Eagerly, Chief Business and Technology Officer. Mr. J-Tab Siddiqui, Chief Communication, Community and Workforce Engagement Officer. Ms. Carolee Turner-Little, Assistant Superintendent for Administrative Affairs. Dr. Kevin Gilbert, Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Dr. Caroline Y. Walker, Director, Curricular Programs. Mr. James Lamont, Executive Director of Community, Parent, and School Outreach, and former principal of Wild Lake High School. Mr. Theo Kramer, Community Superintendent, birth through grade 12. Ms. Marcy Leonard, Community Superintendent, birth through grade 12, and former principal of Hammond High School. And Mr. Patrick Saunderson, Community Superintendent, birth through grade 12, and former principal of Reservoir High School.
Mr. David Larner, Performance Equity and Community Response Officer. Mr. Jason McCoy, Performance Equity and Community Response Officer. Mr. Ron Morris, Performance Equity and Community Response Officer. Ms. Cammie Wagner, Instructional Facilitator for School Counseling and Related Services. Mr. Malcolm Anderson, Principal of Comprehensive Summer School. Mr. John DeFato, Assistant Principal of Comprehensive Summer School. Ms. Katie Mills, Assistant Principal of Comprehensive Summer School. Ms. Shannon Reed, Assistant Principal of Comprehensive Summer School. And Ms. Allison Valinsky, Assistant Principal of Comprehensive Summer School. Also, we would like to take a moment to recognize the administrators from our various home schools: Atherton High School, Centennial High School, Glen Elk High School, Hammond High School, Homewood School, Howard High School, Long Reach High School.
Also, Marriott Ridge High School, Mount Hebron High School, Oakland Mills High School, Reservoir High School, River Hill High School, and Wild Lake High School.
Hello, my name is Yasmin Glick, and I'm a 2017 graduate from Mount Hebron High School. This is called It Couldn't Be Done by Edgar Albert Guest. Somebody said that it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be one who wouldn't say so till he tried. So he buckled right in with a trace of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hid it. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. Somebody scoffed, "Oh, you'll never do that. At least no one ever has done it." But he took off his coat and he took off his hat, and the first thing we knew, he'd begun it. With a lift of his chin and a bit of a grin, without any doubting or quit it, he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. There are thousands to tell you it cannot be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to point out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle in with a bit of a grin. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just start in to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you'll do it.
Good morning. My name is Alexandra Higgins, and I am a 2017 graduate from Wild Lake High School. It is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. Miss Kathy Orlando is the proud principal of Oakland Mills High School. This is her 32nd year as an educator, and she truly loves working within the Howard County Public School system. She feels honored to be a part of today's program, and is especially happy for all of the students, their families, and teachers. Indeed, all staff, students, and families, and community members across the county should feel proud of all that together, as partners, we have achieved. Ms. Orlando is grateful for the opportunity to stand before you today. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ms. Kathy Orlando.
Good morning. I want to thank the Summer Graduation Committee for the privilege of standing with you this morning. On behalf of all of the high school administrators here today and those that could not be here, please accept our collective best wishes for your bright futures and know that we will always be in your corner. Let's give them a round of applause, administrators. Woo! So proud of you. A couple of weeks ago, when I learned I would have the honor of being one of the speakers today, I made the effort to meet as many of you as possible, as I didn't want to be a complete stranger to you on your graduation day. It was fortunate that so many of you from all of the different high schools completed your high school course of studies this summer at my school, Oakland Mills High School. I'm so grateful that so many of you were willing to share your stories of success, struggle, persistence, disappointment, and your ultimate triumph. I just wish I had the time to tell everyone about each of you that I met. Every one of you has taken a unique path here, and as I listened to and learned from you, I noted with great admiration that you are already serving as student and young adult leaders. Your stories inspired me to share a twofold message with you this morning. One, continue to be the caring young adults you already are. And two, be sure to, in the words of Jennifer Lee, be sure to be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. I share these two messages as so many of you have already articulated with me how you have identified your gifts and talents and already have some idea about how you will put them to use in your fabulous post-high school plans. I met Rena from Wild Lake, who knows her persistence and strong efforts will propel her further on her journey as a college graduate and restaurant owner. Liba from Centennial knows her strength of focus and capacity to give maximum effort are just two of the tools she will rely on as she endeavors towards her career goal in civil law. From Mount Hebron, I met Yasmin. What energizes and inspires her is the thought of her possible tri major in English, psychology, and linguistics, because international law is her ultimate dream. And Eric from Hammond High already is wise and stated he wants everyone to know what he has already proven to himself. In his words, he said, "Dreams are possible." He told me, no matter the race or ethnicity, you can still do it, even when other people think you can't. Eric will be steadfast in his pursuit of completing his criminal justice degree. Students, I want to encourage you to keep up the great work. Continue to be the role model and the source of inspiration to us as you are for others, as you are for us today. Use your words and deeds to continue to spread kindness and bring people together. Last, I believe that Maya Angelou has summarized quite beautifully how you might consider defining success for yourself as you continue to grow and develop along your life journey. She says success is three things: liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Sounds like everybody I met. Best wishes to you. I'm so proud, and congratulations.
It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Ariel Wee. She will be playing Nocturne in C sharp minor by Chopin on the piano. She will be followed by Richard Fashola and Eric Lira Grijalba, our student speakers for the ceremony. Then Demaya Wand will take the stage to perform a vocal piece to celebrate our graduating class.
Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. My name is Richmond Fashola, 2017 graduate from Reservoir High School. Well, we did it. We all accomplished one of the major early milestones of our lives, high school graduation. This is a major step in the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but also one of pride. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our work did not go to waste. A high school diploma is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunities for anyone who is lucky enough to have one. But graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of the larger journey of life. Wherever your future takes you, let it take you somewhere. Life is a journey, and all accomplishments we have achieved during its achievement, all our accomplishments we achieved during its course should be taken as a starting point for further achievements. Our graduation should serve as a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us, military, or continue our education at college or vocational or technical school. As I said before, life is a journey. We don't stop growing once we get our diplomas. Life is about growing and receiving our diplomas today. Each of us new opportunities to continue growing, to learn new skills that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. And we don't have to stop there. Being in summer school has already shown us how capable we all are of accomplishing our goals when we commit ourselves to them. I hope each of us here today can take this personal accomplishment as an example of how anything is truly possible when we put our minds to it. As we all continue in our lives, let us take on each new challenge with confidence. The road that lies ahead won't be easy. There will be obstacles, missed exits, potholes, and roadblocks. There will be times when each of us will feel like we cannot possibly go on. There will be times when each of us will think he or she is alone, but we are all in the journey together. We have made it this far. Why should we back out now? Nothing worthwhile is easy, and that includes making the most out of our futures. We will keep pushing because we know we can achieve our dreams, and because we are worth it. My fellow 2017 graduates, from this day forward, let us each make decisions in ourselves to reach our goals and fulfill our dreams. Let us be the best that we can be so that we may fulfill our lives and the lives of those closest to us with happiness and pride. We have already taken the first step by making it to this ceremony today. Now it's time to take the next steps in the journey in our lives and begin to build our futures. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Eric Lira Grijalba, and I'm a 2017 graduate from Hammond High School. Our time as kids is officially coming to an end, and a new stage of our lives is about to begin. A stage will shape the rest of our life. From this point on, we'll be choosing what we want to be for the rest of our life, while none of us will choose the same path and career. I sincerely hope everyone is happy with what they want to become. These past years have flown by so fast, but during that time, I figured out who our true friends are and who was there to support us. There were times that I thought they were tough, and I almost went to give up, but I keep persevering, and in the end, I found that the sleepless nights and the long days of school were worth it. For it was these past few years that I have been the foundation for the rest of our life. As we live here today, I would like all to remember those who have been with us through ups and downs. So today, we thank our parents, administrators, school counselors, teachers, coaches, and friends for all of their support and encouragement along the way. While it might not be that many people, always remember them and thank them for all of their kindness and knowledge that they have shared with you. I would like to say goodbye to you all because somewhere our paths might not cross again. And like the great Post Malone once said, now I can scream, then we made it. Now, to the fellows, graduates in the class of 2017, I want to say congratulations, good luck, and may God bless us all.
Hi, my name is Demaya Wands, and I'm a graduate from Wild Lake High School, and I'll be singing I Was Here by Beyonce.
I wanna leave my footprints on the sand of time. I know there's something that I left behind. When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets. Leave something to remember, so they won't forget I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I wanna say I lived each day until I died. Know something in somebody's life. I leave this world, I leave no regrets. Leave something to remember, so they won't forget I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I want, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know. I just want them to know that I did my all, did my best, brought someone some happiness, made this world a little better just because I was here. I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I loved, I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done
Thank you, Demaya. That was wonderful. And now, it is my honor to introduce Interim Superintendent Dr. Michael Materano. Dr. Materano returned to the Howard County Public School System in May and was quickly named Interim Superintendent. A former HCPSS parent and Director of Student Administration with over 30 years in education, Dr. Materano views himself as a teacher first and foremost and believes children must be at the center of every school system decision. Believing that to teach a child well, you must know a child well. He was the only West Virginia State Superintendent to visit all 55 counties in 1 year. In 2017, he received the Distinguished West Virginian Award, the highest award given by the Governor of West Virginia. Dr. Materano has been recognized as the 2009 Superintendent of the Year in Maryland, the 2010 Innovator of the Year by the Maryland Daily Record, and the 2011 Jack Epstein Award winner for his contribution to multicultural education in Maryland. He holds a doctorate in school management and instructional leadership from the Nova Southeastern University and 2 master's degrees and a bachelor's degree from the University of Maryland. But before I welcome him to the podium, I would like to present the class of 2017. Miss Sandra French, HCPSS board member, and Dr. Michael Materano, our interim superintendent, as principal of the Comprehensive Summer School Program, I hereby certify that the graduates seated before you have met all of the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Howard County Public School System and the State of Maryland Department of Education. They are eligible to receive a Maryland high school diploma, a certificate of completion, or a certificate of attendance. Now, please join me in welcoming Interim Superintendent Dr. Michael Materano.
Good morning, everyone. It is an absolute honor to be here today, representing as the interim superintendent for the Howard County Public School System. I'm here with our board member, Ms. Sandra French, and many administrators who have supported you throughout your educational career. Young people, I want you to look at me right now. This is a very solemn event, a very important milestone in your life. I want you to acknowledge that we have placed you in the center of this auditorium. That has been by design, not by accident. I want you to look to the stage, and I want you to see all the administrators who have supported you throughout your educational career. Give them a round of applause if you would. Young people, I want you to look to your back, to your left, to your right, and you are surrounded by community members, family members who've supported you throughout your entire life. Look to them now and give them a round of applause if you would as well. And I want you to focus again in terms of my words of acknowledgement to understand that in Howard County, we are a community that truly cares about our young people. I absolutely love our summer school graduation, and I've also listened to the words of some of your classmates and those who have spoken before me. I've heard words such as persistence, determination, and grit. The path may not always have been easy for you, but you never gave up. And that is a significant trait that will define the rest of your life. Acknowledging the significance and the importance of the high school diploma is on display today. Some of you may have said it may have been easy for you to drop out or not make it, but you did not allow that to occur. Your family would not allow that to occur. Failure was not an option. And in Howard County, where we care about our children, failure is not an option for all of our young people, our 56,000 young people who count on us every day. So today, as I end my words, I just want to let you know very clearly how proud we are of you, how much we want to make certain that your goals are achieved. And as you move forward with your life and you take all of your skills academically that have prepared you for a successful life to be a productive citizen and make contributions, I want you to always remember that do that work, your future endeavors, with a level of kindness and compassion and care. And always reach down and pay it forward to extend your hand to those who are less fortunate, who need additional assistance because of how individuals have supported you. Never forget what brought you forward to this today. And on behalf of the Board of Education and every school system employee, I congratulate you to the class of 2017. I say Godspeed, congratulations, and best of luck. Keep up the great work.
Well, good morning. On behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations. This is indeed a proud day and a proud moment for all of you. Okay, you in the audience in the back, do you remember what happened in 2004 or maybe 2005? These bright young ones started kindergarten. And I think, how many of you started K here in Howard County? Raise your hands. Well, we're glad you were with us for the whole journey. Now, Richmond talked about this journey and about the potholes, but about sometimes there's smooth roads, and about all the people along the way who help you. Your journey will continue, and you will have all those wonderful people behind you all the way. And if you need to, come back and talk to these wonderful people on the stage, because they will love to hear what you're doing 5 years from now and to see how you persevered. And Eric, you talked about how it may have been hard, and you even learned who your real friends were. That happens throughout all of life, believe me. But you said that it was worth it. And I've got to agree with you. When I talked to the graduates in June for their graduations, I have our budget office give me the numbers. If a child started in Howard County in kindergarten and persevered for 13 years, what would be the total cost that our taxpayers would invest in each one of you? Well, this year, it was $164,981. You are worth every penny. Every penny. I want you to remember that if times ever get tough, that the citizens of Howard County believed in you and your future and invested in you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to offer help when you see someone who might be struggling. Sorry, I don't mean to be lecturing, but we're just so proud of you. Congratulations. And I'm sorry I won't be able to shake your hand, but I'm absolutely pleased to give you your diplomas. And Dr. Martirano and all these wonderful representatives from your schools, they will shake your hand. So let's get going.
We are pleased to have homeschool administrators and staff here to welcome our graduates. Students, will you stand as the appropriate principal's name is called? Once administrator has finished reading the names and has sat down, read the introduction for the next administrator. So we are pleased to have homeschool administrators and staff here to award diplomas to their graduates. To award the diplomas for Atholton High School, we have Ms. Joanne Hutchins, Principal, Mr. Patrick Seibel, Assistant Principal.
Good morning. It's an honor to stand here before you and congratulate you and your families on this accomplishment, the closing of the last chapter of high school. We are very, very proud of our graduates.
Milan Heaven Bruce. Yi Jin Cho. Hadriel Ferrer. Bria Monet Johnson. Olivier Foyer Kumeni Jr. Jeremy Molina. Rashawn Demel Jordan Moore. Alexandria Mackenzie Nelson. Kelly Peraza Klee. Kayla Brianna Steplight.
I would like to acknowledge Batia from Homewood. Could you please stand? To award the diplomas for Centennial High School, we have Ms. Tracy Schultz, Assistant Principal, Mr. Lawrence Steele, Special Education ITL.
Good morning. On behalf of the administration, the staff, and the Centennial High School community, we are very excited to be here today. And on all of our behalfs, I would like to congratulate our two graduates from the Centennial High School class of 2017.
Benjamin Michael Lubinsky. Laiba Nadim.
To award the diplomas for Glen Elk High School, we have Mr. Brienne Bashore, Assistant Principal.
Good morning. On behalf of the entire administration at Glen Elk High School, I am very pleased to announce our 2017 graduate, Brady Donnelly Oler.
To award the diplomas for Hammond High School, we have Ms. Marcy Leonard, Community Superintendent and former Principal of Hammond High School, and Mr. Stephen Fleming, Assistant Principal.
Good morning and welcome from the Hammond High School community. We are very excited to be here today and celebrate the 2017 graduates of Hammond High School. Denya Geraldine Canales. Jacob Christian Fogan. Eric Leonardo Lira Grabala. Aaron Ali Kumar Moore. Josue B. Oriana Eris. Darwin Maurice Pigags Jr. Van Holly Song.
To award the diplomas for Howard High School, we have Mr. Nick Novak, Principal, Mr. Gilbert Bannister, Assistant Principal, and Ms. Lisa Vest Slaney, Assistant Principal.
There you go. Good morning. I'd like to speak for the entire Howard community and say congratulations to all of our graduates. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Remember, once a lion, always a lion, so make sure that you represent Howard with pride.
Taekwon Cedric Gardner. Christina Marie Henninger. Travis Logan Justice. DeMarco Javon Kennedy.
To award the diplomas for Long Reach High School, we have Mr. Josh Wasilewski, Principal, and Mr. Richard Smart, Assistant Principal.
Hello, everyone. Actually, I'm going to add some individuals to the stage. We have Mrs. Sims, now principal at Reservoir High School, but also assistant principal at Long Reach, and Mr. Batia, former, alumni at Long Reach High School. So, Long Reach students, we're so proud of you. Well done. Our community is proud of you. Lightning pride.
Nicholas Lloyd Case. Sarah Kathleen Frank. Mayana Taiji Fuller. Sachin Raina. Christopher Paul Schaefer. Erica Janae Sloper. Congratulations to all the Long Reach graduates.
To award the diploma for Mount Hebron High School, we have Mr. Dwayne Williams, Assistant Principal.
Good morning and congratulations to our graduates from the administration and community of Mount Hebron. Congratulations to Karim Eric Anderson. Yasmin Shaghoff Van Glick. Louis Tice Manley.
To award the diplomas for Oakland Mills High School, we have Ms. Catherine Orlando, Principal.
Thank you. I'd like to also thank Mr. Patia for being here with me, as well as Ms. Skaltz, who is going to read the names on my behalf. Oakland Mills Scorpions, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Lucy Stella Chongo. Christopher Bernard Dodson. Andres Garza Martinez. Emmanuel Harper Jr. Jonathan Ian Michael Hilliard. Krista Daniel Johnson. Nikita Monet Johnson. Matthew Terrence Lloyd II. Giovanni Alberto Quiroga.
To award the diplomas for Reservoir High School, we have Mr. Pat Saunderson, Community Superintendent and former Principal of Reservoir High School, Ms. Nelda Sims, Principal of Reservoir High School, Ms. Linda Packman, Guidance Counselor.
Good morning. Ms. Sims, Ms. Packman, and I are honored to be here this morning representing the entire Reservoir High School community in celebrating with our graduates. Congratulations and best wishes.
Obiachalu Philip Amadi. Ty Robert Lee Brown. Timothy Richmond Fashola. Yosmeri Guadalupe Vargas Gilbert. Edgar Stanley Mejia. Nikor David Oro. Joanna Torres Hidalgo.
To award the diplomas for Wild Lake High School, we have Mr. James Lamond, Executive Director of Community, Parent, and School Outreach, and former principal of Wild Lake High School, and Mr. Rick Wilson, Principal.
Good morning. Mr. Wilson and I are very proud today to be here representing the Wild Lake High School community
And we're also very proud of the 11 graduates from Wild Lake High School and the rest of them from around the county. We wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors.
Christian Alfaro Montesino. Alishba Alsif. Alexandra Higgins. Jameson Dean Lloyd. Benjamin Patrick Morosco. Rena Victoria Miranda Rojas. Joshua Muir Morris Dempsey. Ariel Baruch Yu. Damaya Monet Wands. Joy A. Williams. Savion Lawrence Wright.
Audience, please remain seated during the entire recessional. In the 19th century, the tassel became part of the standard dress for graduates. The moving of the tassel from the right side to the left symbolizes the transition from your formal high school instruction to a future of endless possibilities. Would all graduates please stand? At this time, it is my pleasure to invite the graduating students to move your tassels to the left side as you are now high school graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the class of 2017. At this time, we invite you to join us for a reception in the cafeteria. Thank you for coming to the Comprehensive Summer School graduation.